just for the mechanics that are gonna work on my car. It's nothing crazy. It's just this box of gas station goodies, which I think gas station donuts rank pretty high, but it was on my way, and I figured they're doing me a solid by dealing with the insurance and fixing my car, so the least I can do is give them a little morning pastry. So I set the rental car pickup for this location, and I've never done that before. Usually I drop my car off and then have my husband take me to go get the rental car, but this time they gave me a little option to just go ahead and reserve it for here. So I'm hoping that whenever I get there, the rental car is there, everyone's ready, it's gonna be super easy, and I can just go back home and make a coffee, because I haven't had one yet, which is a gamble because these things can be stressful. They can be great and easy and smooth, or they can just be the most frustrating thing that you've ever had to endure. So let's hope that it is the first one, and that in about 25 minutes, I'll be back at my house enjoying a nice, freshly made oat milk latte. Okay, I got my rental car. It was more stressful than I anticipated. Imagine that. So I went to the shop, dropped off my car. They were like, let us call Enterprise because sometimes they're disorganized. I was like, okay, whatever, sounds good. So they call the shop, and Enterprise is like, oh yeah, we had that reservation down. We just didn't know we didn't have time for it, basically. So they will come right now. And the original agreement was that they were gonna come bring the car to me so that I could take the car and then leave. But then they show up and they're like, okay, here's your ride. We're gonna take you back to the branch in Ozark, which is like the next town over, and we'll get you the car there. And I was like, whoa, I'm sorry. I thought that you were gonna bring the car here and I could just take it with me. And they're like, oh, maybe. And he double checked. He's like, no, sorry, we didn't bring the car. You just have to come back and get it. And I was like, ugh. And it's not that big of a deal, but my original plan was to have my husband come and get me from the shop, like follow me there. I drop the car off immediately. He takes me to get the rental car, so we can just knock it out. I can go with him, it's easy. But with this whole snafu, then I went there, waited like 15 minutes for them to show up, only to say, oh, it's gonna be another 15 minutes back to the shop to get that to drive back home. Whatever, it's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, but I ultimately decided that, hang on, let me take a bite. My game plan, as is with most Mondays, is to be as productive as possible and set the rest of the week up for success business-wise. But since it's already 9:45 and I've been dealing with that all morning, I figured it would be better for me mentally to go to the gym now, get my breakfast in, get the workout done, come back, and then I can work uninterrupted, because usually if I'm going to the gym in the afternoon, I try and get to the gym by like 4 because it gets so busy at 5. So if I'm not getting started until like 10, let's say, and then I'm still trying to get to the gym at 4, it's not gonna work. So if I go now, I know it's empty, I'll get it knocked out, come back, settle in, and crank through work for the rest of the day with no foreseeable end time, because I don't have anywhere to go. So I can really get a lot of stuff done. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, that's my game plan. I scarf down these delicious pancakes with some PB2, my oat milk latte, and go crush a leg workout, which should be fun. Everyone loves to hit legs on a Monday morning. Hey guys, so here's what this really awesome thing happened called technology failed me once again. So before I had this rental car, I had to make sure to unplug my phone from Apple CarPlay because it wouldn't record the audio, as I so painfully found out when I recorded a whole day's worth of footage and it had no audio because my phone was plugged into my car. So whenever I was recording all of this footage, I made sure to unplug it because I did not want to have that happen again, as this was a very exciting week. However, with this brand new rental car, it had the opposite problem where if it was unplugged, it would not record the audio. So you will obviously understand how delighted I am to revisit this footage and find out that basically everything I recorded for the entire week had no background audio. So, in order to not scrap all of this footage, I'm just going to narrate it for you. Here is me after a shoot going to speak at a local university's college class. They invited me in to talk about marketing, entrepreneurship, social media, all of the above. And this is me talking about how I don't feel qualified, but I'm super excited and flattered that they asked me to come in. So, I do go on to ramble for about 4 more minutes. I'm going to jump ahead now. So I'm sitting here waiting to be let in to the building, and I'm drinking an open Diet Coke, just hanging out. I can't tell if this is chaotic, iconic, creepy, or I'm just sitting here existing and no one actually cares. Oh well, it's a beautiful day. Here's me once again returning to my car with no audio being recorded. I was so excited with how the presentation went. Here's me being concerned at how orange I look in the lighting, but looks like it's been resolved. So praise be to the Lord for that. But it was a great class. Everyone was so receptive. It was a lot better than talking at Career Day, which is my only other experience speaking to students. But the career day that I spoke at was 7th graders, so naturally they were less impressed with my presentation and just generally didn't care about their career. So more power to them. The college students were surprisingly engaged, and that probably has a lot to do with them about to enter the workforce. But it was a great time, and I'm still super honored for them bringing me in and having me speak. It was honestly my first experience in a real university classroom due to the fact that I went to college online. So that was a great experience for all involved, i.e. me. Hello. I'm home. We had our not fun tax appointment, but is there such thing as a fun tax appointment? I submit that there is not. So it is 1:46 p.m. I haven't eaten yet today, which is a crime, but it's not because I'm irresponsible. It's because I was out longer than expected. So now I'm gonna whip up a snack, and I don't even know what we have in this house because I'm the one in charge of grocery shopping and I haven't done it. Yum. Hey, once again, it's 2 hours later. I had to crack a crispy Alani, which I will promptly spill all over my new sports bra. So this sports bra is like what the official gym girls wear. I see it all the time on my reels now because I'm on gym TikTok and gym Instagram. So this little like bikini top looking sports bra, it actually is super comfortable. It's really soft and it doesn't squeeze you awkwardly right here. And the back is really cute. And today is upper body day. And I have 2 upper body days. I have biceps, arm type upper body, and then I have like back and shoulders. I would have to look at my program again. But I think I'm due up to do like the arm style back day or arm style upper body day. And I'd like to scratch that and do the back upper body day because I'm wearing this sports bra because I was really excited because it just came in and I just washed it. So I might just flip the days around. And I don't see an issue with that because I'll be sore in my upper body either way twice this week. Almost 5. The gym's gonna be slam-a-jammed, which is not ideal, but sometimes inevitable. The world is full of difficult things. Take this, go get into my rental vehicle, blast some music like a nuisance and pull up to the gym, scantily clad, probably be insecure for half the time because I don't know if I'm allowed to wear this. Even though I'm wearing like full pants, full socks, everything, I'm really pretty clothed. It's just that my midriff is exposed. And sometimes I get nervous that people will think that I'm like the town harlot if I wear a sports bra to the gym. I just get hot really quickly, okay? That's fine. No one cares. No one cares. Yeah, so I'll probably spend half my workout being insecure and the other half looking at myself in the mirror thinking, oh my gosh, that sports bra is so cute. Oh my gosh, the duality of man and also of me. Let's go. Okay guys, at this point, you know the drill. This is me editing like 3 weeks post this video being taken. I don't even look the same, which you will come to find out later in the video, but I have no idea what I'm talking about here. I just look kind of cute in my sports bra. It's giving like 90s vintage. I don't know, it's kind of cute. So I'm leaving this clip in for purely vanity reasons, but other than that, I'm not saying anything important. What else is new? Let's do a quick grocery haul. Okay, as far as the treats that I got for myself, first I got crisp apple Olipop because these are delicious and you can never find them. So when you do come across them, you have to jump on them. They're good. They're honestly not my favorite Olipop, but they're seasonal and they're great in their own creative way. So I will drink them for the season. Next, I haven't ever seen this before, nor have I tried it. Obviously, because if I haven't seen it, how would I have tried it? Dumb. But the nutrition facts look pretty good. I mean, doesn't have any added sugar in it. It's really high in protein. That's great. All this is great. So we'll see if it's good. I'm gonna chill this and try it tomorrow. Finally, I got these little gluten-free cookies. They just look really good. Like I said, I went to the grocery store hungry and my sweet tooth has been really acting up and I'm trying to find healthier alternatives to what I would usually do, which is eat like a whole thing of cookie dough. So these are also gluten-free. They're vegan. I'm not vegan, but I guess it's a bonus. Great, so maybe I'll break into these tonight. I keep changing my mind on what I want to do first, but I did hear/read somewhere that you're supposed to have protein within an hour after your workout, and I'm getting like dangerously close to the threshold, and I didn't do all that work for nothing, so. I am literally such a good cook. I need to ask my husband what it's like being married to somebody who does it all. Truly. I need to ask him what he did to earn such a catch. The answer is put up with a lot. I'm gonna get a shower. All right, back again with another weekday. I am currently at the podcasting studio about to record, I believe, episode number 98. I have a super cute outfit on. I was really channeling fall with these vibes, and that's all there really is to say. I go in and record super early in the morning, and then I had a client shoot after this, and then I had some headshots to do for another client and a meeting, and it was actually a super busy day, but those are always fun whenever you get to dress up and feel confident. And as someone who splits their time working from home and going out, I always really love these out days because it gives me a chance to remember that I don't look like a swamp thing all the time. So this was the start of a good day. Fast forward to later in the day, I had just finished up doing headshots, so I am probably early afternoon at this point. I was explaining that I took my scarf off and put a blazer on because it made me feel more professional, because the clients that I was meeting with are just a little bit more business-like, and I didn't want to show up looking like I was cosplaying as a Gossip Girl extra, so I decided to throw the blazer on and just commit to the bit in that regard. So if my personality didn't give me away, then I probably did okay at that part. Fast forward again, one of my last meetings of the day ended really early, so I got a chance to sneak in and get my nails done. Usually I have a girl that I love to go to who does an amazing job, but this part of my week was just super chaotic and I had no idea if I would have time to schedule an appointment. So when this gap came open, I unexpectedly was able to sneak in, get my nails done. Super basic, super boring. The opposite of what I had previously, because I am in a constant cycle of oscillating between super busy, loud, patterned, fun nails and then getting overwhelmed and overstimulated by them. So the next set that I get is inevitably super boring, and then I get bored with that and go back to the super ostentatious nails. And that is just the life cycle of acrylics. Hi. Spoiler alert, I did not eat. I went to go visit my grandparents, which is always wonderful. However, I am a little bit pressed for time now, so I'm changing super quick. I'm going to what's supposed to be like a campfire bonfire s'mores night thing, and the problem is that it's still like 80 degrees. I know it's gonna be chilly when the sun goes down. However, the sun is not down at the present moment. So I don't know if I should do like boots and jean shorts. I do need setting powder, I can tell you that much. I'm not sure if the game plan would be better to like dress for fall and then regret it later, or dress for the actual weather and not be able to take cute photos. Okay. Brows maybe? This one might need a little new pigment. I think there's like a certain heat increase in body temperature when you're running late. Like when my body knows that I'm running a little bit behind, I automatically switch into a higher temperature. I love the fall and I want to be able to dress for the fall, but it doesn't hit until it's basically Christmas time. So I don't have a chance to wear any cute flannels or anything because it comes and it goes like a thief in the night. Let me change clothes. Okay, this was my quickest decision. I've just got on little jean shorts, Levi's t-shirt, and then a sweater for later, but for now I'm gonna stylishly throw it over so it looks like a look. And then we're going with little Uggs and high socks because that's trendy. So the kids say. No watch, not necessary. Digital camera, and I might have to bring my laptop because the podcast is supposed to get posted tomorrow and I have not edited it. So I might just do it really quick and then I can export it while we're hanging out there. Okay, that's not ideal, but you know what? We're gonna rock with what we got going on. Okay, let's go. Hello, it's me back from the editing palace of the future, and in this clip I'm explaining how I have plans to cut and dye drastically my hair tomorrow, and I was not uncomfortable with the decision up until this point because I am having a good hair day, which now looking at this clip from the future vantage point of having healthy hair, I'm like, girl, that is a bale of hay on your head. That is fried, that is crispy. They could serve that next to a double quarter pounder with cheese and it would pass for a side dish. So at this point, I'm just freaking out because I've never had anything other than blonde or red hair. And my vision for the appointment tomorrow is to drastically go dark, cut it, all of the above in efforts to make it healthier, which, spoiler alert, it has done. But this is basically just me talking for 3.5 minutes about how I like it today and I'm nervous that I won't look as good and that I will have a whole identity crisis. But you know what? Life goes on. Good morning. Okay, so I kind of played myself here. I have a hair appointment that I need to leave for in like 45 minutes, and I really have in my head that I want to make a cool transition video before I get my hair done, and I worked too long. I even stayed in my pajamas trying to expedite this whole process because I knew that I would be taking too much time. So now I worked for longer than I expected and I only have like 20 minutes to get ready if I want to actually try and film something. Fire hazard. The good news is that I do my makeup pretty much the same, like, that's actually not true, but I do have a really similar easy makeup routine that I do that is pretty tried and true. So today I'm not gonna stray. I'm just gonna do exactly what I know and try and fly through it. Usually I wouldn't do my makeup for a hair appointment, but today I'm going for like a more drastic change. and I am, as you know, a little nervous, so I want to give myself the best chance for success possible, which means I self-tanned. You can tell because I have this crazy streak on my arm, but you know, that's because I was meant to leave that to the professionals, and I didn't do that. And having a tan is crucial when you're getting your hair done darker, which is what I'm doing, and I just want to give myself a good chance. I know that most of the time, whenever you get a new hairstyle, you don't necessarily, is this right? I don't even know. Most of the time, whenever you get a new hairstyle, you don't like it at the beginning anyways, and it's not anyone's fault, it's just, it's new. So I'm prepared for that. Also, you have to like learn how to style it and let it grow in for like a day or so, just because that's how it works. Like the first day is usually pretty jarring. It's rare, I think, to be completely obsessed with your hair on the first day. And since I'm going darker and cutting it, I think those are two of the things I've tried to avoid for the past couple years. I wanted to get lighter and airier and longer. And since that's just not really in the cards for me, due to my hair not wanting to grow, this is the only option. So I've made my peace with it on the inside. I just need to make sure that whenever I see it on the outside, I don't freak out and call my mom crying. Let me speed run this and we'll chit chat in a second. Okay, I think that's good enough. I was debating if I should try and do a couple extra curls in my hair, literally just for the video beforehand, but I feel like that would be dumb to put heat on my hair just to go and get it cut and dyed and everything else, so I'm just gonna rock with what we got. Okay, I'm just going with like a simple singlet. I don't know what the girls are actually calling them, but let's be honest, singlet. There's some necklaces on, and by the races, I mean off to attempt to film. Can you feel my stress with the video? I don't think I'm gonna have enough time for anything that I want to do, which is my own dumb fault because goodness gracious. It's my own fault because I literally already planned to bring my computer to the hair salon to work. So the fact that I am making myself late because I chose to do something here that I could easily do there, these are the consequences of my own actions. Okay, I'm gonna go try and film some transition videos. Maybe they will turn out. If not, you will never see them again. Final outfit. I put this little fall sweater on because what if I get chilly? Same little boots as last night. Well, the more I look at my hair like this, the more I'm starting to get sad. It's just that it's dead. It's dead, okay? Okay. I can't continue me. I can't continue to have my hair break off and fall out just because I like this color. If I get it healthy, I can dye it back. Wow, what an inspiring little self-pep talk. Here is me continuing to spiral as I drive to the hair salon, probably commentating on how it's a beautiful day. I feel like I'm in Stars Hollow, blah, blah, blah. My hair salon's off the cutest little quaint city square in the town next door, and it's just precious. So every time I go there, I have to make some colloquial comment about, wow, I feel like I'm in a sitcom. This is amazing. I'm in Mystic Falls, blah, blah, blah. So I'm looking for a parking spot and about to zip inside. I think the next clip is about to be my very drastic hair change, so drum roll please. Wow, do I know what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness, new hair, so cute, so fabulous. You can tell this actually was pleasantly surprising that I loved it so much. I was expecting to go into it and have like an emotional crisis upon leaving the salon, not because my hair girl's not amazing, because she is, but obviously I did something very drastic and I had never even seen myself with this color before. I did not even allow myself to download Face App or Perfect 365 or whatever the girls are using these days to test out the hair color because I had already committed to it in my head for logistical purposes of growing my hair out, and I did not want to talk myself out of it just because I was getting cold feet. Okay, I'm at the gym. Let's see how the first ponytail situation goes. I really don't want to mess it up because I like it, but I gotta get this workout, I guess. Once again, back in my car, leaving the gym. If I would be a video game character for just one day, these would be the 3 locations that exist in my little video game realm because I only go to my office and the gym and I guess, my car. So I really don't do a lot of things. I typically don't film during shoots because I don't want to kill my battery, and I'm filming with my phone in addition to my camera. So my hands are occupied at all times. So that's why these 3 locations are just consistent. This has nothing to do with what I'm actually saying in the clip, but it's probably more interesting. And I really don't know what I could be talking about at this point in the day. I think I went to go surprise my parents and show them that I no longer look like myself, and was bracing myself for their cardiac event, which did not come, which was a pleasant surprise once again. So overall, this day was going great. And this brings us to Friday morning. I am headed to go drop off my rental car and pick up my car after about a week and a half of nonsense going back and forth. Anyone who's ever been in a fender bender, or wow, this is not flattering. Anyone who's ever been in any kind of car accident knows that this is just a headache, but fortunately the shop that I worked with was fantastic and they made it as painless as possible, even though even that is not saying a whole lot. So I was at this point just happy to wash my hands of it and be done. All right, look at that. Back in the old whip. You can see, oh, that's my handle worn out. You can see all my junk in the back, but they did oh so kindly, I can't even find the complaint. They did oh so kindly clean out my car for me. It smells amazing. It's been vacuumed. It's glorious. So I got the rental dropped off, got my new car. Everything is great. The sun is shining. The tank is clean. I had a delicious coffee this morning. It's been a good day. I had coffee this morning, but I haven't had like a real bit of fuel. No actual food with substance. So I'm gonna grab some thing with carbs. Dilute. We're gonna do a chocolate rice cake with some honey and blueberries. But I have had a week where I've not gotten like a lot of time to do cardio because I've had shorter bits of time in the gym. So I'm looking forward to having ample time right now. It's 11:28, had coffee with my friends this morning, and it's very hot. I was hoping today would be a beautiful fall day. It is 89 degrees and sunny. My original plan was to try and do a longer run, which I haven't done in a while, but I feel like I could do it today. However, it's 90 degrees and sunny, so I don't know if that's the cards. But I know it's gonna be cardio intense. I got my cardio shorts on, really flowy. Let me make some pre-workout so we can really get after it. It already makes your entire face itch, which I haven't taken pre-workout all week, but this one in particular, it's hot. I really want to get a good workout in. Last week, I kind of played myself because we did this crazy cardio workout outside. I burned like 1,200 calories. It was so fun. And the problem with those is that it sets the bar too high. And then I start thinking that anything below that is not a successful workout, or it wasn't as challenging as it could have been because that one was just so tough. So we'll see what the yield will be today. But I do feel good. I just need to have enough like inner motivation to get through it. So cheers. I'm gonna have my drink, my little pre-workout snack. While I'm consuming these, I'm gonna think about what is simultaneously going to torture me, but spare me at the same time. Let's go. I don't really know how to get my hair adequately out of my face. Yesterday was just upper body day, so I just wore it down, and it wasn't too bad. However, today, one, it's a bazillion degrees outside. For Missouri, it's not that hot, but for October, it's like my threshold for heat tolerance goes lower the further into the season that we get because I want it to be different. So today, because it's October, I want it to be cool. My tolerance is very low. So the fact that it's 90 degrees is just not jiving well for me. But I have a hair tie. I'll figure it out later. We'll throw it up with an elastic and a prayer. But I'm gonna drive by the track and see if it's open. The past couple weeks, it has not been because of youth sports. And I don't wanna be a hater, but I would prioritize my Sunday Saturday workout over youth sports. They can play when they're older. But I do have my jump rope. Could be fun to do a little circuit. I don't know, I'm feeling like a little lost puppy right now because the options are so open. Sometimes it's just nice to be told what the workout is. But I'll pray about it and get back to you guys. Okay, I have good news and bad news for me. The good news is that there's no youth sports, no sanctioned youth sports happening today. The bad news is there's like an impromptu game of shirts versus skins football happening with what appears to be young gentlemen. And if there's one thing that I don't like even more than I don't like youth sports, it's the presence of men. So that is putting me at a disadvantage for good mood. But they're not on the track and maybe they'll wrap up soon. Oh well, I can still walk in, get my workout done. It kind of just sticks straight back. Whatever, it's out of my face. That was tough. I'm not gonna lie. Whew. All right. Ordinarily, I would sit here and stretch and explain to you what I did and cool down, but I've been here for an hour and a half straight. I have to pee so bad, and it's not open to the public, so there isn't a bathroom. So I'm gonna pack my belongings, hightail it to the gym, get a little electrolyte drink, and cool down, stretch, and explain to you why I'm so wheezy. Whew. That one got me. Not gonna lie. That was a great workout, but my legs are shot. Honestly, I went into it knowing I wanted to do stairs and jump ropes, but I added in the lap as an extra challenge. Like, I didn't even explain the workout. Let me explain what I actually did. I did one lap, so 400 meters, 10 flights of stairs, and then 100 jump ropes. And one flight, because there's 3 little walkways on this set of bleachers. It's up, down, run, up, down, run, up, down. Like, one of those is one. I don't know why I'm not explaining this properly. Up, down 1, up, down 2, up, down 3, 10. Then go 100 jump ropes. And I tried not to take longer than like 10, 15 seconds between sets because I knew that if I stopped, I would not want to start. And sometimes it's best just to keep the blood flowing and keep your heart rate high, because when you cool back down, starting back up is a lot harder than just continuing to go. And the goal for today was to have a really good cardio workout, so it would defeat the purpose if I cooled down like between every single set. And I wanted to get it done. So the lap actually was what I was dreading the most prior to starting, because I was like, this is gonna really fatigue me, this is not gonna be fun. Everything else will be great because I love stairs, love jump rope. However, the lap proved to be my favorite part of each set because I could just get into a pace. My legs weren't super tired for the lap, but the arches of my feet were kind of tight. So the stairs and the jump rope were a little bit more challenging. One, because the jump rope is the very end of everything, so your heart rate is like progressively higher towards the end, so of course you're more fatigued. But also my feet were a little bit tight, so I had to keep stopping and like stretching the arches of my feet, which is a really specific stretch. But it's fine. I felt better than expected, powered through. The group of individuals that were hanging out there stayed until my 8th round, and they packed up their game and left. So honestly, it was nice to have like a little bit of an incentive to continue, because if there are any amount of people around, even just like a lady walking her dog, I feel like I have more incentive to work harder, because I'm like, well, what if they're watching me? And if anyone's watching me, I'm like, well, I gotta do it big. So them like persisting until the 8th round, I think pushed me a little bit harder. And then that last 2, I was like, ooh. So I just combined them, and I did 1 lap, 20 flights of stairs, 200 jump ropes, and then 1 lap to finish it up, because I was like, I have a little kick left. One last push. I can knock this out. So I did. I burned like 1,100 calories. It was a really good workout. So now I got my Gator Light. The thing that makes me mad, I need to just buy, I guess, some liquid IV, because I went to go buy this and this gets me every time, but there's red 40 in everything. And I just had my eyes opened to all of the poisons that I guess are in our foods just casually. So now that I'm looking for it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really can't have anything. It's in everything. Like, this is just supposed to be a salt, an electrolyte drink just to rapidly rehydrate me. And everything looks good, only 50 calories. It's great. And then you look and I'm like, what? Modified food starch? Glycerol, ester of rosin, red 40? I don't even know what this is. Sometimes I wish I could still bury my head in the sand and not pay attention to it. Oh well. It's imperative. It's already the next week. I never recorded an outro. I don't think it's that crucial, but consider this the end of the video. Thank you for hanging out with me last week. It was so fun. Thanks for going through my drastic hair change. Now let's begin another week, even though one has already begun and I'm living it, but for the sake of this video, let's cease to exist in this week. Thanks for watching.